What up, everybody? We are the Arcade Tokens. I'm Patrick Cloud.
Reedo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I am the anomaly Will Pharaoh.
And this is another episode of Black Blasphemy, the game show that you guys love to get pissed off at. We have a very special guest. We have comedian, 1/3 of the host of Battle Club, Reedo Brown. What it do, brother?
What's going on, everybody?
What's happening?
Reedo, would you like to start us off again?
All right, cool. Let's do, now that I know a little bit, let's do food, man.
Okay.
Let me see what y'all talking about.
Starting off with food. Normally we start off food. It's a very epic episode.
I like starting off with food. I don't like defending that. I like picking food because I don't like defending myself against food. It's tough.
Oh, that's why you do it. Oh, okay.
Because my opinions are my opinions when it comes to taste buds. There's no arguing.
Glad to know that now.
Shit's gross.
Here we go.
This is funny. I just like how this is.
Wow.
Stop cooking every part of the chicken.
Wow. Stop cooking every part of the chicken. Okay. We're going to get down to this.
This is hard
Pat,
to defend against.
Pat, I've hung with you, and I really can't remember seeing you eat chicken. Ever. Like, we've been out, Subway, I think you got one of them vegan wraps or something like that.
No, I didn't. I know that's right.
There was no chicken on it, though.
No one gets chicken sandwiches at Subway, though.
But we've been to McDonald's together. You never got a chicken sandwich from there.
That's not chicken.
I don't think I've ever eaten chicken in front of you.
I've never seen you eat chicken in front of me, so we're gonna chill out from there. But I've chilled with Will, and we did an episode of ADD, and the way he eats pork chops, I know he don't care what part of the chicken.
He is Southern too.
That's another fact. So, Will, I'm not even gonna ask you.
But that has also kept him alive in a lot of
Pat, be quiet, Pat. Pat, be quiet. I don't trust you right now. I don't trust you yet.
I can't not say anything.
I haven't seen you eat any chicken, Pat. Cleo.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the chicken?
Dark meat. I need leg and thigh all day.
Dark meat, leg and thigh. Will, favorite part?
Thigh, leg.
Pat?
Wing and leg.
Sounds like you try to switch it up a little bit, Pat.
No, I love wings. No one ever mentions that as their favorite part, but I like the wing.
You like wings, Will?
I like wings from Chinese spots. Like,
but this is all the meat. This is all easy stuff. Ask them the non-meat.
Like chicken feet and stuff like that? Don't nobody want that. Has anybody ever ate a chicken foot?
I've eaten chicken feet. It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Nah, you cook it right now. That means just you've known to have stuff cooked bad though. Like when you said peach cobbler was trash, and we was like, "How did you have peach cobbler cooked?" And
you don't like chicken feet. That's a lie. It's Will.
I think I know who it is.
Yo, like I had it cooked right, and it was like
I think I know who this is. Because Will's from the South, and he probably eats a lot of chicken. I know there's certain parts of the chicken that he thinks is disgusting. So I think that is Will.
Man, y'all be needing to trust y'all instincts a little bit more because he is absolutely correct.
I knew it. I knew it.
He finally knew it. And the reason he gave is just because of that. Like, yo, fried gizzards are pointless. I agree. I cannot stand that. Like, yo, like every time when we got a chicken, it's just like, okay, breast, cool. Leg, cool. I'm going to be honest and throw another unpopular opinion out there. Not a fan of thighs like that. Don't like all the fatty part in it. Like thighs on the woman, but thighs on the chicken, I'm cool.
Wow.
But every time it's like you got like the gizzards part, it's like this little liver thing, and they would fry that too. And you got to eat that. Chicken feet, ridiculous.
So you don't like them?
Hell no. Somebody
I knew that was a lie. I knew that was bullshit.
Slathered them in barbecue sauce, and I was just like, what are we doing?
Is that the sauce for chicken feet?
No, it's not.
What's the official sauce for chicken feet?
It's like some kind of glaze that I like at a Chinese joint is pretty good.
A glaze of what?
It's like I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Honey.
It's
is it like a sweet?
It has like a sweet.
Chicken dip, chicken feet, and honey.
It has like a sweet taste to it. It's kind of like a sweet and sour taste to it. I don't want to call it that's the sauce, but I don't know. It's something on there, but it's nothing like I'm like, yo, man, let's get some chicken feet. Like hell no.
I agree with you, but I feel like only somebody from the South would say this because you had so much exposure to all that other stuff. I haven't really eaten gizzards. I've tried chicken feet just to try it. It was never just like offered to me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of anything else besides just the meat itself. Pause.
Is there still bones in the chicken feet? Are you like spitting out itty bitty bones or what?
Bro, it's that little rubber. It's like the rubber that's on the real chicken's foot is still on there, so it's like chewy and.
So you're picking it off of the foot bone.
Yes.
And there's a little foot bone afterwards.
You're eating a talon.
And it's a little nail on there too on some of them. Like they don't some.
It is a talon.
They got the fingernail and everything.
Some won't.
That's a hard pass. Y'all can keep that one.
Yep.
Right. Stop. You don't have to cook everything. We've moved forward in life at least enough to
be past chicken feet.
I'm okay with people who like those other stuff because it leaves more of the stuff I like for us. If everybody just ate the meat part, we'd be cloning chickens even more than we probably are.
I was about to say we already are.
All right, I went second last time, so who wants to go?
I'll go. We just said food.
Yep.
Let's do general Black culture. Khadeem.
Good one.
All right, general Black culture.
I feel like I want to say the Michael Jackson one fell under this one.
What was the Michael Jackson one?
Jackson only got 3 dance moves.
Cleo said he can't dance.
That's not what I said.
I
said people only want to see Michael Jackson do 3 dance moves.
No, that's kind of not what you said though.
That's what I was. That's
no,
what
no,
how
no.
What were the 3? No. What were the 3 dance moves?
The moonwalk. The kick.
Yep.
The spin.
So if you heard Michael Jackson,
forgot the back pedal.
If Michael Jackson said, "Hey, I'm having a concert, but I'm not doing the moonwalk, the back pedal, and the spin," you wouldn't go?
That's a boring ass concert. He'd be standing still.
Thank you.
You look crazy.
Wait.
I'm going.
What are you talking?
Oh, that concert is still amazing.
Wait. Reedo, you have to understand. He's backpedaling. That's not what he said. Now it's people only want to see that. The original thing was that he can only do those 3 dance moves.
I worded it.
I got a better one. If Michael Jackson had a concert in a wheelchair, would you go? I'd go. You got it. No.
I'm not answering this.
I'd go. Pat, would you go?
Yeah, it's not even about the wheelchair. If he just said I'm not dancing, his songs are his.
So Michael's gonna come on stage.
Hey, in Billie Jean breakdown, when he rolled backwards.
And that nigga.
And then go hike up the wheelchair to sit on the full Hines, and he just. Shirt open from the wheelchair.
No one's impressed. They're like he's just rolling backwards.
No, imagine women still fainting shit. Like women have said.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, of course. I think anyone who would faint at a Michael Jackson concert would still faint. I don't think the kick or the dance move still did it.
It's just the whole thing, the whole ambiance of it.
It is. All right, here we go. Family reunions are overrated. That hurts the family tree.
What?
Holy shit. Who said this?
That just hurts the tree.
I'm sorry, man. Like, this is, man.
First of all, to all my family members watching this episode, I love you. I'm not this crazy.
I was about to say, who would say that? Who would say a disclaimer besides
someone that loves his family?
Where are most of your family from, Reedo?
Boston.
Will, most of your family?
Louisiana.
Pat, of course, immediate family's here. Anywhere else?
LA, yeah, mainly out here.
Period, right?
Reedo's from Boston, so anytime a large group of Black people congregate, there's some racial issues. So I could see why he says it, because he probably has a bunch of negative experiences with cops and racist whites. So I could see it being him. I could also see it being Will, because everybody from the South has 100,000 people in their family. So he probably there trying to smoke or do something else. So I could just tell by his face right now, it's probably him. Me, I've always been jealous of family reunions because I'm, being from LA, I just don't have a really big family. That has nothing to do with being from LA, but
yeah. So if I felt that way, I would feel like they're overrated, Pat. You sound like
no,
sounds like you think they're overrated, Pat.
No, because I have a small family, so it's like
they're overrated. I get it.
I don't ever do the whole big thing at the picnic with shirts and stuff like that. The Houston family, I think it's cool. So how do I think they're overrated if I don't have them?
Hey,
a cobblestone road family reunion in Boston does not sound like a fun. That did not sound like a fun time.
Listen, we do the whole shirts. My
grandmother
cooks macaroni and cheese for the whole family. I'm talking the last family reunion, I think it was like 79, 80 people there. We was doing the electric slide in the middle of the street, man. That shit was crazy. That was like 3 years ago.
Electric slide
in the middle of the street.
Reedo ducked off and just ate mac and cheese because he thought it was overrated.
Never.
It's Will. Look at Will. He's making the I don't want to be here thing.
Pat just pointed the finger down. Pat just pointed the finger down.
I do that every round. You guys just find different ways to frame me.
Pat loves being around his family too much to think that family reunions are overrated.
Boom. Talk to him.
Reedo just gave a great story about, electric slide in the middle of a cobblestone street.
That visual is hilarious.
A family reunion story.
Visual is hilarious, bro.
I have the only family reunion story.
People on the cobblestone road like, beep, beep, move, nigger. They're just like, fight through the pain, dance through the pain.
My family.
Will
didn't say nothing.
I was not given a chance to say anything.
Will didn't say nothing. And I know how family reunions be in Texas.
That shit lit.
There's always, as lit as it is, there's always some petty bullshit going on. My family's in Texas, and I've had my moments of just sitting there taking some Southern issues in. I'm just like, y'all still mad at each other because y'all fucked the same man years ago?
And you always know there's that group in the back under the trees smoking weed, laughing at all that shit. And that's where you can find me.
Oh, in the back smoking weed by yourself, huh? Sounds like something somebody would do.
I literally just said group. So how did you get by myself? You tried too hard to throw it off yourself, Pat. I literally just said group under the tree.
I'm going Reedo.
What? I don't understand y'all processing skills.
Man, if I came on this show and said family reunions are overrated, my mother would punch me in my face. Hell no, it's not me.
So it's none other than, once again, Will Pharaoh. I should have trusted my instinct. I knew about the Southern bullshit.
Y'all don't believe me.
Should have trusted my instinct.
Y'all don't believe me.
What? Will overrated?
I feel like every time I talk, you guys picture Satan. Like I'm just trying to do, I got like alternative methods to everything. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to be a detective.
I just picture that music playing from the scene in Step Brothers with the drums every time you talk, Pat. Man, look, it is. Like I'm just like, yo, the whole process of getting the stuff together, having to talk, having to go through the arguments of who's going to be in charge of this, who's catering this. Well, we got to go over to all the way here in the back swamps of Louisiana because Aunt such and such, who you should know, who I only met once when I was 2.5 years old, is
hold on, time out. First of all, why is a 26-year-old planning this family reunion? How do you know all this?
I put you like this. There's only a few responsible people in my family from the age demographic of 12 to 87. There's not too many of them that are responsible. So you get lumped in at any age.
Is there a lot of you guys?
Huh?
Is there a lot of y'all?
Yeah. So a lot of us on my mom's side. And then on my dad's side, they in Florida, they pirates. So we see them when we see them. But having to plan all of that and just like the family drama of like, well, I should be in charge because I'm the oldest. We got to go over here because auntie such and such is 117, and so she can't travel over here. So we need to have the family reunion there. But there ain't everything for 20 miles to go get all the stuff you need. So we got to cook everything before we leave, pack all of that stuff up before we make the drive there. And then everybody got to sleep on the goddamn floor. That's a fucking 30 and under, because all of the married folks and the couples got to sleep in the beds because can't nobody go get a hotel.
It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie, nigga. I feel you. This is
crazy. That's Southern shit, bro. Them Southern family reunions be on,
bro.
Damn. It's not really just a meet up and party. It's like a big deal out there, huh?
Bro, it's because it's like bro, there's nothing like sitting through a meeting of how to seat everybody in the community center when everyone eats. You think planning a wedding is hard? Watching those aunties do that, be like, nope, you can't sit her over here because she fucked her husband and now she done got remarried to her and they don't like that shit. Can't sit them over there. We ain't finna have that bullshit started. Now, grandpa already mad because she done stole $100 out his new wife's purse, so she can't be nowhere in sight of grandpa. It's like, nigga, like, hey, you just sitting there just like, yo, so where y'all want me to drop the ice off at when we go to pick it up? And then they look at you like you stupid. I'm like, yo, I don't have time for this. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask for this. I just wanted to be in the back with some mac and cheese and some weed, talking to my uncles and talking to them about how they still think they're going to get with their side chick. I ain't asked for none of this. Hell yeah, that shit is overrated. I'd rather stay home, smoke a joint, and go to sleep.
Damn. All right, then. Well, family reunions is overrated, I guess.
I guess.
Overrated, guys. Black Blasphemy world. Weight unloaded.
I'm so glad to get that off my chest.
God damn. Woo.
I think I said, well, all right then. All right. Let's I'll go next. I think what's left? Music? Just music?
Is it music or is it movies?
I'll do movies.
Wait, have I went this round?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, so there's 2 left. Let's do movies.
Let's do movies. Okay. I actually got some pretty good ones for movies. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, who was it? Since y'all was throwing me under the bus. Cleo has never seen Harlem Nights.
Still? Since the episode that he said that? Bro, what have you been doing?
We're pretty much locked in at this point. It's not like I don't think the shame of these episodes will make us act on anything.
Okay, I gotta ask that though before we start. Has it made y'all go like do anything you said? Because like people keep asking me like, have you listened to a Big album yet? And I'm like, no,
not yet.
Not yet.
No songs? Not even a.
No, I've heard some Biggie songs, like yeah, but just like a full like Ready to Die, just.
The only ones I feel guilty about are movies, though. So I would for sure run a movie back. I'm not just gonna not watch a movie because I haven't. Ain't
no fan gonna make me drink iced tea. I don't give a fuck what they do.
That's weird. The food one is weird because it's like you don't like it. What are you gonna do?
I don't like it.
About it. Fuck.
My Wife and Kids is better than Martin.
Yo, y'all are absolutely.
That's horrifying. That's wild. First of all, which one of you niggas even watches My Wife and Kids?
Hey, I fucked with My Wife and Kids. Let's not stray away from that. That was a good show.
Well, Nick Martin, though?
I didn't say that. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, right.
I know that Will and Cleo both find Martin overrated, though.
This is true.
We've talked about that.
Yo, what is wrong? First of all, both of y'all think Martin is overrated?
Bro, it's
five seasons.
Yeah.
Great. No, it stands the test of time. People loved it. It was great for its time, but I can't name a great episode from start to finish. I don't remember much.
That's the thing. I don't remember what a full episode was about. I know the moments that make me.
So y'all don't remember the episode when we'll do Method Man again. This nigga Method Man, they had Method Man rob the crib. Y'all don't remember that episode?
Nope. There's only one episode I remember when they got put out and their furniture was in the front of the projects, and they were living out there. And then Romy Rome came through.
I don't even want to play the game no more. It's just like I just want to find out what the fuck y'all niggas don't like. This is hilarious.
Man, I don't like it. It's just like
antics, the kung fu dude, the pizza delivery guy. He was great doing character stuff, but that's it. You remember that little segment? I don't remember anything else.
Okay, so at this point, Will and Cleo have put themselves in some pretty hot water. It's clearly Reedo. Okay, he kind of canceled himself out. This could be any of you guys at this point.
Man, you said he canceled himself out with Ice-T, so don't do that. Keep him in.
Nigga, there's no Brisket Martin, nigga. There's no fucking Arnold Palmer for Martin. It's Martin, nigga. It's one word.
So, but you didn't ask why. No, he still don't know why someone saying it's better.
Cleo, what do you think of Damon Wayans?
I think Damon Wayans is one of the strongest of the Wayans clan as far as comedy wise. You know, that show was on for what, it gotta be more than 3 or 4 or 5 seasons, but.
You like Damon Wayans, Will?
Yeah, I like him. But I wouldn't say he's funnier than Martin, though. Like for Damon, really, like, I'll be honest.
Only Cleo would say Damon Wayans is funnier than Martin.
You got My Wife and Kids, really, and Blank Man. Like, for me, like, that's really where it's at. And then,
Major
Pain. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Major Pain.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so Cleo said that Damon is one of the stronger ones. So that is something. Either Will is just straight up lying, or it's clearly Cleo, and I can't tell. I just can't tell. Either Cleo's just being straight up and just like, yep, this is me. All right, time's up. If I had to send an innocent man to jail, I would have to send. I'm sending Will only because I've heard him talk about My Wife and Kids multiple times, so I could see him rewatching and having the DVD set somewhere. Book him.
What?
Are you innocent or guilty?
Listen, man. I'm like OJ. If the DVD don't fit, you have to. This was not me. Like I said, I know Martin is. I will say Martin is overrated, but I cannot say My Wife and Kids is better than Martin because it's just My Wife and Kids and Martin is still kind of the same thing. I can't name a particular episode of My Wife and Kids. I just know it was funny in some moments.
Damn.
I know the moment that you cleared yourself too. I just didn't listen to it. Damn it. I would not be able to take it if it was Reedo. Reedo, just tell me it wasn't you. Just please tell me this was Cleo.
Yo, My Wife and Kids had classics.
I knew it.
I told you. Don't knock him out of this.
Classic.
No.
Classic episode.
Yo, Junior, get that
guy in this game.
Elevated that show.
Nigga, Tisha Campbell was going crazier on My Wife and Kids than she was going on Martin. Tisha Campbell was going insane on My Wife and Kids. Yes, Pat, it was me, man.
Oh, Pat. Oh, what was the little boy that was in love with the girl, with the youngest daughter?
Oh, the love with Katie.
Yeah.
I forget it. Franklin.
Yeah.
He funny.
Reedo got so mad when you guys said that. Why wasn't that obvious?
Hey,
because, man, y'all got to understand, bro. Like, there's some things we got to stop. We give it credit because it was one of the things that was out there shining, so we got to support it. But we can be honest with it. Like, Martin was good, but it's like, yo, like, out of everything else that you have, there were a lot more things for you to enjoy. Like, even Fresh Prince, there's a storyline. So it's just like, yo, I can see why I would like Fresh Prince a lot more. Same thing with My Wife and Kids, like Tisha Campbell in like her next form. Like with Martin, you saw her when she in her 20s, messing with a nigga she ain't gonna really be with, and then you see her get with the dude she with.
As a wife with kids now. Now she got more range to just be a super actress. Yeah.
That took a lot out of me.
Pat, you look hurt, bro.
That's what this game will do. That blood pressure didn't drop now. He just old. Need something to eat. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Well, then I guess I am last to go. I think the only one left is music, right?
Yep.
Yeah, last one's music.
Pat don't even care no more. He's just like, yo, at this point.
Jesus. That was a haymaker from
Reedo top tier with this at this point. I'm sorry.
How did you get you got so off of you though? To the point where I was just like locked in, like Willer. I was like looking at things that were just fake.
All just fake.
Analyzing things that were just not there.
You know what I realized?
Building evidence for no reason.
I stand
You know what's funny about that? My bad. You know what's funny about that? You ever play like Carmen Sandiego before? Any of y'all ever play that shit?
What was that? I remember it. I remember what she was. I don't remember what her form. What form
She
of
was
her
just
game.
like you had to just go to different cities and find clues to catch her before she did a crime. But if you ever went to the wrong city and you like asked them questions about Carmen, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So this bitch is in the U.S. and Italy, like, yo, I'm looking for this bitch with bombs and shit. And they're like, oh, I think you're in the wrong. So you got to take another flight. You're running out of money now at this point. I'm like, yo, this game is amazing.
He's going broke trying to find her. That's crazy.
Y'all got that game going broke as fuck. I'm in the wrong spot. They're like, yeah, she talking about going to get some pizza. I'm like, oh, pizza? I know this pizza spot in New York. I'm in New York. This bitch is in Italy setting up a bomb, nigga. And I'm in New York at Tony's Pizza.
And
like,
they walked away with a whole bunch of shit. Like a whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of man, crazy. That game is amazing.
Before we jump into the music, what I just got to say, the Keenan Ivory Wayans being, I guess the head honcho of the whole Wayne family, right? The most creative one. He kind of put the rest of the family on. Sean and Marlon went to do their things. Marlon is still doing great things. I think he just signed a huge deal, I believe, with some streaming service, maybe Netflix. Dope. But then Damon Wayans is up there, bro. Damon Wayans is considered one of the strongest, I feel.
I love Damon.
Okay.
Damon Wayans is like the underground one of the Wayans. Like that's the one, like, like you give the respect to. Like he did his stuff, he got his things, and it's just like, but everybody else, because they keep working and stuff like that, they make more quantity. Whereas to Damon was hitting with quality. Like Major Payne is timeless. Blake timeless. My Wife and Kids, timeless. Like there's some things that Marlon and Sean have made. We just kind of like, okay. And then, but like for Keenan, like he laid the foundation work. So it's like, yo, it's here for y'all. I'm gonna step back and let y'all do y'all thing. Mm-hmm. Even the kids are doing that thing too.
All right, last one.
All right. If the OJays and the Four Tops walked in a room, I wouldn't notice. Damn.
Do we have confirmation that everyone in here knows what the OJays look like in the face?
In my defense, if 4 niggas walked in with the same color suits, I'd probably guess the OJays in 3 guesses.
What about the Four Tops?
Oh, it'd have to be it's just 5 of them. I'd be like, are those the OJ and the Four Tops? I'd get them at least 5 guesses.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You just said 4. I don't even think the OJays has 4 people.
No, I thought the OJays were just 3 people.
I think it's 3. Yep.
Why would it call it the Four Tops?
The Four Tops is another group.
Oh, it's Reedo.
Damn, because I was finna say, I was just finna give you the pass. Like, I'm sure you listen to this type of music, like with the collection of what you.
All right, listen, I'll admit, I never listened to OJ and the Four Tops, but I know if old niggas walk in the room with colorful ass suits, if it's not the 5 Heartbeats or the Jackson 5, it's probably OJ and the Four Tops, nigga. I'd have guessed that.
Nigga, there's no OJ in the Four Tops.
Hey man, I'd have said OJ and the Four Tops, man.
No, there's the OJs and there's the Four Tops. Those are 2 different bands.
2 groups, 2 separate groups.
Oh man, I thought it was like how they do Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah, I know. I can tell by how you kept saying OJ and the Four Tops.
I thought it was one nigga named OJ. I thought it was one nigga named OJ, and it's like it either the Four Tops.
It's OJ's
in a purple suit.
Damn.
Cleo, since you don't like Stevie Wonder, I think his music is.
Since you hate Stevie Wonder.
Here's what I do know about the OJays. They're one of those timeless groups where you could throw any of their music on at the cookout and people are gonna have a great time too. I know that. That's all I know
you
about.
Find it timeless though.
Huh?
Do you find it timeless?
I do. I like that type of music. I like that old school vibe of those films. Like doing roll bounce, like really introduced me to a lot of the music from that time period. So OJays is up there.
So OJays is timeless, but Stevie Wonder is not.
I don't find Stevie Wonder's music as amazing and talented as everyone puts it up to be. I just don't. Happy birthday. I'm not in there.
That's your example, though?
No, there's lots of others, but everyone be.
That's the Black Happy Birthday song. What's wrong with you?
But the fact that's his go-to Stevie Wonder song. Not even My Cherie Amour, nothing like
My Cherie Amour.
The fact that his Happy Birthday song made it to us singing it every year makes it timeless. That's literally the definition of timeless.
I disagree. No one is checking. No one's going to Apple Music to pull up the Happy Birthday song from Stevie Wonder.
Because you know it.
We sing it. Know it by heart. That's how ingrained it is in our
Black Blasphemy, my opinion. I stand by it.
All right, well, OJ's in the Four Tops.
Pat. You're not too fond of 70s and 80s music, from what I remember.
I love 70s music.
No.
When did I ever say that? I love Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles, Pink Floyd. I listened to all that in college.
You are proving my point right now, because you also said you don't like funk.
That ain't funk. That ain't folk music.
You just named Yellow White Folks. So you still stand in the suspect realm.
I don't know too much about the OJs. I like the Four Tops. I don't like this style of. It's not my go-to. I don't dislike it though. But that's not the question. It's do you know them in the face? Ain't nobody know the OJs in the face.
And I think that's just,
that's the funniest part. I don't know my face.
I can be fully transparent. I'm kind of like Reedo. Four niggas in suit must be the OJs or the Temptations.
There we go.
Oh, the Temptation. I'm about to say y'all forgetting the Temptations.
Did Reedo say the 5 heartbeats?
Nah, he didn't. He said
it earlier. No, he said the 5 heartbeats.
He said it earlier, and they're fake.
Heartbeats earlier, Reedo. We find out the heartbeats ain't a real group. We discussed this, right?
What you mean? Yeah, it's not a real group. I knew that, but I was just saying because that's what I guessed.
Wait,
hold on. You didn't know it was a real group?
We didn't know that. I did not know that until Meg Scoop on the episode told us it's not a real group, and I was like, no. Me and Pat went to Apple Music and it was like nothing. That shit, bro, that blew my mind. I was like, all this time, because I've never seen the 5 heartbeats. That was the other thing.
Wait, what?
I've never seen the 5 heartbeats.
What's going on here?
Nigga, my bad. We didn't go to any shows. I didn't go to any Temptation shows or Four Top shows. I wasn't around.
I'm sorry I didn't shoot. Scooby-Doo. Like, no.
Niggas is like, what? You don't like Nat King Cole? No, I don't like that nigga. I had one Duke Ellington CD. I was like, turn this big band Simpsons Family Guy transition shit off.
Yo, bro. Oh shit.
And I went to music school. I was not into
that.
Oh shit.
Pat,
what the fuck, bro?
My nigga.
Oh shit.
Wow. I didn't say all that, but
oh man.
Hey, this is a safe space, so man, look, Pat.
I think we know who said this one. That was strong, Pat.
That really was.
That was strong, nigga.
I'm gonna stick with that instinct too, man. I think I'm gonna just. I feel like it's all of us, but if I had to just point someone who wrote this, I'm gonna go with Pat.
Yeah, I kind of flew off the handle there. but in my defense, when you think about it, okay, 4 niggas in regular clothes.
No, they wouldn't be regular clothes. They don't wear regular clothes.
No, they do. 4 niggas in regular.
Everywhere they go, they're waiting for the microphones to
everywhere.
No. I'm telling you, picture yourself. You're at a diner, right? And you're in a booth seat. Not even 4 together. 2 niggas in regular clothes sit in a table in front of you, and then 2 other niggas sit in a table behind you. You gonna be like, I think that's half of the 4 Tops.
No, man.
I think that's the one nigga from the OJays. Fuck no.
Yo, I think we can safely say anything with 5 or more, you're not gonna remember in that time period. Like, let's say they were like Earth, Wind, and Fire. You just gonna be like, yo, nigga, I think that's the drummer from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, right.
That's Wind over there.
No, man, that's not. It's not Earth, Wind, and Fire. Man, don't do that, man.
I'm not sure, but I think that nigga over there is Earth.
Have your autograph, Earth?
I just wonder how many people have walked up to them and asked them, so which one are you?
Which one are you in?
Exactly. You know that happened. You know that happened before.
Somewhere out there is a nigga named Water who got kicked out. Man, I used to be part of that band.
Oh my.
Niggas need me, man. They ain't even got all the elements. They drowning now. They ain't got no water. Now they drowning. Bitter as hell.
Oh,
see, I played the clarinet, niggas. The niggas didn't know that they needed that shit. Woo. All right. Man, that was a good episode, you guys. I feel like every episode I'm learning more and more about you guys.
Yeah, y'all niggas are crazy.
Y'all niggas are liars. But thank you guys so much for watching another Black Blasphemy. I know you're going to be in our inbox judging us or agreeing with us, which is the best part about this show. So go ahead and throw your own personal blasphemies in the comments because we see them and we judge you guys too. As always, I've been Patrick Cloud.
Leo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I am Anomaly Will Pharaoh, and we will catch you next time.
Hey.